Hello guys, this is Swift, and I'm playing Domination on Rundown for the final score of 47-3. And I was rushing around this game with the UMP 45, and yeah, so I hope you enjoy the gameplay. I'm going to commentate the rest of it, improvise. Now, the kill streak setup I'm using is the 5-7-8, so Predator Missile, Harrier, and Emergency Airdrop. I think the emergency airdrop was very effective. Someone came over to my house the other day and put my KD down to 1.49, and so I got it back up in just in one day to 1.5. And it's really hard getting your KD up once you have that many kills and that many deaths. So you're gonna have to really, get some amazing scores. And so right here I get a triple spray. Get my Predator Missile right off the bat. This map's all about flanking. Just for some advice. You're going to want to go down to, just do what I did there, and go right down near this house here, and kind of just flank up and then go into the building. There's always some people camping in the building. With Marathon, I noticed you can evade most claymores by jumping or just by sprinting through them. Never stop when you hear the click of a claymore. That's a big error a lot of people tend to make, because once they hear the claymore, they're like, crap, and then they stop moving, and they get killed. So yeah, you just kind of keep sprinting and, or jump over them, I guess. Trip quite a few claymores here, and I get killed by one of them. Only killed by one of them, but here I don't know what this guy's doing, but I just spray his legs. And I was gonna finish off my kill streak here. I wasn't going for like a super high kill streak or anything, but I was just gonna try to clean the rest of these guys up before I'm using my emergency. Another thing, when you deploy the emergency airdrop, I'll get to talking about that later, but you want to deploy it as far away from your teammates as possible. So when you spawn, wait till your teammates have migrated out, because the chances are is they'll be able to take something from your emergency. I mean, you can't take it all. They'll most likely go for something like a Harrier. If you have a stealth bomber in there, they'll go for like a Harrier or something, and then they'll just take it. It's good for getting XP. But yeah, so I'm just spraying here with the AK a bit. Couldn't get a kill there, so I'll just pick this guy off. I'm in their spawn right here now. Good place to be. And I use a tactical layout, so I rarely knife. The only time I knife is when I'm like, I'm sneaking up a guy, I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna press the B button. It's just not something that's instinct like drop shotting is now. You kinda gotta plan it out when you use tactical. You can't just automatically tap B and knife the guy. And so we have them spawn trapped here today. It's pretty good. If you see, we're too far into A though, so they start spawning in between A and what is that? C? Yeah, kind of halfway through the bridge. And I hear the click and I stop moving there and I start shooting. Never want to do that when you get the claymore. So this is always a good field to put the emergency airdrop. You'll find a lot of boosters there and free for all too. Throw a lot of flashes when you're deploying the emergency. People try to rush it once they see the plane. So, just keep them stunned or anything with the flash grenade, and it'll work pretty well. I get a decent emergency airdrop here. Now, I put the two Harriers in the same spot in hopes that they'll think the storm is over. Once I put the first Claymore explosion in, like the first Harrier bombing in, they'll think the storm's over. Now, time to come out of their building. See, they're all in that building down there near C. So I just put my other Harrier in the exact same spot, hoping they'll rush out after that Harrier is done. But no such luck. Now, I thought I could have done a better score than 47-3 in this for two reasons. One, at the end of the game, I get a Harrier, and then as I'm deploying the Harrier, so if I'm on the emergency, as I'm deploying the Harrier, I get a hit marker on the first bombing, and then the second bombing was coming in as the game ended, so I didn't get any kills. And then secondly, here's the jump Claymore. That's how you dodge claymores right there. And I protect my body up there. Anyways, and secondly, I joined in at about, 20 to 40 points for the one team. So, yeah, I thought I could have maybe done 60-3 if I would have gotten my emergency airdrop near that at the end. But, what can you do? So, there I get sprayed down. Shotgun. Deploying my emergency here again. So you only get about 250 points for deploying the emergency airdrop. So if you want to level up, get share packages. Certain kill streaks are worth 450 points if other people pick them up. My thoughts on the UMP-45, it's my favorite gun in the game. You know, you can just rush around it, and I get 2 stealth bombers here and a precision. See, this guy tries, see, if I wouldn't have normally just want to grab him in order, but if I would have gone for my counter UAV first, like I would have taken my precision. And so they're all spawning right there since we have them just completely locked down at sea, and our people are at sea, so. What else can I say? It's pretty good. And so I see there's some care packages there, so I'll just drop my stealth bomber on there. Even though I think they're spawning in a slightly different spot. My setup is a Marathon Cold-Blooded Ninja. When I'm recording with my Dazzle, I can't use my Turtle Beaches, so it's kind of, Ninja becomes a little less useful, but turn your speakers up loud enough, they'll still work. Ninja will still work. And so you see there on the UAV there's freaking like 5 or 4 of them right there, so I just put my stealth bomber there. Here I got a triple with the stealth bomber and my gun. I wouldn't say the stealth bomber is actually that stealthy. I mean, it's so loud, it's hard to miss. The ground starts shaking. You know, I'd rather have a smaller bombing section, but, you know, almost impossible to have coming at you. I mean, the precision is almost comparable to that, because if somebody's, say, playing with their volume off or talking with their friends loudly, they're not even going to hear it announced, but they're not going to feel it like they are the stealth bomber. So at this point, I'm kind of, this is bullcrap. Look at this. Shot him so many times and he still kills me. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, with the precision, it's almost a little more stealthy than the stealth bomber at some points. At this point, I'm just playing defensively now, picking people off. That's the good thing about the UMP-45 as well, is you can just burst and take people out. You don't have to, you know, spray, but you can do that too. In a spray match, MP5K will win, but in a long distance match, the MP5's recoil is just way too great for a long distance battle. The UMP-45 does a good job of cleaning people up though. So the game's coming to a close here. I play Modern Warfare 2 quite a bit. My videos don't have many views right now. I had another account, but I closed it down because I didn't like the name of it. It had around 200 subscribers. But right now, I just made this new account called Swift, part of our clan, Bamf. And yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, dodge another claymore there. Spray this guy down before he can shotgun me. And here we go in for another doobly-doo. And see, I get my Harriers here. So I put them down at their spawn point, because that's where they spawn if they have A-capped. So the Harriers go in, hit marker first thing, and then I bet you anything that those second bombing would have gotten some kills. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.